Hey everyone, it's Elizabeth, and today I'm doing the ultimate book tag, which was created by a girl named Megan for the Chapter Chicks. It's pretty much just 25 book-related questions, so I'm just gonna get right into it. Number 1, do you get sick while reading in the car? Yes, I get insanely sick while reading in the car. Like, the most reading I can do in the car is texting. Number 2, which author's style is completely unique to you and why? Definitely Milan Kundera, because he creates really profound emotions without actually mentioning the emotions or describing them. He's pretty much just describing the action, but it's still, somehow that still hurts really bad. Number 3, Harry Potter series or the Twilight Saga. Give 3 points to defend your answer. Why do people keep comparing Harry Potter and Twilight? There's no comparison there. I mean, Harry Potter is gonna win over Twilight no matter what. I mean, unless you're 12 years old and you're voting for the MTV Movie Awards, Harry Potter is better. 1, magic beats sparkly vampires. 2, Hermione could kick Bella's ass without even trying. 3, like, Harry Potter is about the characters and about them growing and maturing as human beings. Twilight is about a pathetic little girl who gets dumped and she can't handle it. Like, that's stupid. Number 4, do you carry a book bag? If so, what's in it besides books? If the backpack counts as a book bag, I have notebooks and folders and such, and pens, and I think I have perfume and girly time supplies. Do you smell your books? Yes. I do. Like, I open them and just shove my face in there. Like, book smell. Number 6, books with or without little illustrations. I like books that have illustrations, I guess, but I mean, considering I read mostly adult books, they don't really have illustrations in them. 7, what book did you love while reading but discovered later it wasn't quality writing? Definitely Twilight. I read it when I was 15 or 16, and I was really obsessed with vampires, and I was lame and lonely and like 40 pounds heavier, but I hated it before I even finished Eclipse. It did not last long, the time that I liked Twilight. 8, do you have any funny stories involving books from your childhood? We had a lot of these little Disney books when I was little, and I used to take like a stack of them into the bathroom and read them while I was on the training potty. Like, I would be in there way longer than I needed to be to do my thing. But I just wanted to read, so I took a stack of books in the bathroom. What is the thinnest book on your shelf? It's... neither of them are on a shelf. Most of my books are in boxes. But it's probably a tie between The Elements of Style and Frühlings Erwachen. I think I showed it in the reading and book buying habits video, but my copy of Frühlings Erwachen is like really tiny and really, really thin. And then The Elements of Style, I don't think it could be more than like 80 pages. What is the thickest book on your shelf? It's probably one of the first 4 in the Song of Ice and Fire series. I know the first one is almost 1,000, but I think one of the, like the second or third one might be like 1,200 or something. 11, do you write as well as read? Do you see yourself in the future as being an author? Yeah. I'm gonna graduate in a month with a degree in creative writing, so that's pretty much what I do, is write. It would be my dream to publish novels. Like, I'd love to be able to be a stay-at-home mom and still make money by publishing novels, so that would be like my ideal dream. I don't know if that's gonna happen. When did you get into reading? I got really excited learning to read when I was really little. I wasn't taught to read very well. Reading was really hard for me until I was maybe 11 or 12, and I got to middle school and realized that I couldn't actually read as well as everyone else could. So kind of during 6th and 7th grade, like, I did really bad in English in school, but I would read like for fun all the time to try to make myself better at reading, and I think it works really well. 13, what is your favorite classic book? I don't know if this actually counts as a classic, but The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath is actually my favorite book of all time. In school, was your best subject language arts and English? It was in high school, like the later, like junior, senior year of high school. But before that, I think science was probably my best. Like, before I started college, I wanted to be a doctor. And then I was like, no, what I want to do more than anything is write. So I decided to be an English major instead of pre-med. If you were given a book as a present that you had read before and hated, what would you do? I don't know. That's a hard one. I mean, maybe if they, like, gave me a gift receipt, I would take it back. But, like, if they got it used, I think I would just donate it. Like, obviously, I wouldn't let them know that I hated it, but, I mean, I'm not gonna keep a book on my shelf that I hate. Like, it's just taking up space for something that I do like. 16. What is a lesser-known series that you know of that is similar to Harry Potter or the Hunger Games? I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I think there's a series called Charlie Bones that's pretty much exactly like Harry Potter. What is a bad habit you always do besides rambling while filming? I rub my nose a lot. Like, I do this, or like this, like, check my nose stud. I don't know, I mess with my face a lot. I'll either forget a book that I'm talking about in the other room, or I've left out a couple books. I've left out books from hauls before. What is your favorite word? Definitely thwarted. I love that word, thwarted. So cool. So Shakespearean, and it has a lot of energy to it, like, you have been thwarted! I don't know. That's just my favorite word ever. Number 19, are you a nerd, dork, or a dweeb? I think I'm a combination of nerd and dork. If you take the nerd fighter definition of a nerd, which is just being extremely excited about something, and then my definition of a dork is like socially awkward, then I'm definitely a nerd and a dork. But I mean, to me, a dweeb is not a compliment. Like, a dweeb, like in my definition, is like a really stupid nerd or dork. Like, dweebs to me are people who act really smart and they think they're really smart, but they're just stupid. And like, they talk all the time in class even though they're like wrong all the time, and they're just, I don't know, they bother me. 20, vampires or fairies, why? Vampires, because vampires are sexier. Shape shifters or angels, and why? I would say shapeshifters because you could be something other than an angel. Like, you could be a shapeshifter and then shift into an angel or a mermaid or something else that can fly. Anything. You can be anything if you're a shapeshifter, but if you're an angel, you're just an angel. And if you're an angel, like, you have to be good or something. And it's like, an angel is not as exciting as a shapeshifter. Spirits or werewolves, why? Spirits, because werewolves are lame. Zombies or vampires? Vampires, because I am legitimately afraid of zombies. I saw 28 Days Later, and I couldn't sleep for like a week. 24, love triangle or forbidden love? I think forbidden love is a lot more interesting than love triangles, because I think in a lot of love triangles, it's not as even-sided as either the author tries to make it or as the character thinks it is. Like, I'm gonna use the selection as an example.
In the triangle, there's America, Aspen, and Maxim. Like, seriously, that is not even a choice. Like, Aspen is an asshole, and he can't decide whether or not he likes her. And then there's Maxim, who absolutely adores her, and he's a freaking prince. It's like, that is not an even triangle. That's ridiculous. Like, just pick Maxim already. Blah.
Last question, number 25. Full-on romance books or action-packed with a few love scenes mixed in? I'm gonna say action-packed with a few love scenes mixed in. Like, I think Divergent is a perfect example of this. I think romance books are honestly a waste of time. Like, I mean, like Harlequin romance and basically book porn. It's like, the internet is full of free porn. Go watch a 5-minute video. I don't know, I just don't understand the point of romance books. So that was the tag. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!